And we're going. Welcome in, everybody, on this wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We got all kinds of stuff to do today. Hold on, I gotta mute my actual stream I'm watching. Good morning, everybody. Good to see everybody. How we doing? How we doing today? We're gonna stream today. We're gonna check out this completely lopsided fight. Couple other pass openings going. I've got some markers pinned for me to go check out. If you are opening pass 4, pass 5, whatever. If you're opening zone 5, then be sure to, let's see, let me do this thing here. If you're opening zone 5, then be sure to send me some chords. And we can do that. Let me see. I'm going to take this out, take that out, take this. There we go. Just working around a few things this morning. You guys all know I start clicking buttons. It gets crazy. I want to thank my 300 members. You can see those portraits, avatars up there, Nips, Costas. Got a couple new ones, obviously, with Rizabeth. And our boy Straight jumping in. There's Cadaver. A few other ones. But let's jump in game, shall we? Let's look at this. Let's look at this and see what we got going on. Let me go ahead and jump into voice just in case I got some guests that are going to come with me. And we're chilling. We are chilling. Okay. I streamed last night, and good to see everybody here in the chat. Duke's Fury, good morning to you. Everybody go like the stream. Let's go have some fun with this. Good morning, Elizabeth, Sin, Bama, Gravedigger. Let's go. Joe Dubs, like the stream. We'll have our stream rules and policies in place. We get to 100 likes, we'll do some member gifting. We get 250 likes, we'll do even more member gifting. But I figured, you know what? We got stuff going on today. We got some things we can go watch. So let's do that. King's Hand, go to work. Oh, is our boy King's Hand? Is he fighting somewhere? We got this one going on. This one seems like a fun one. This is a smaller KvK. This is a, let's see here. There's 3371, I believe this one is. And we got forts down everywhere. This zone 5 is like wild. 2934, open up their KvK. Our broski's over there. But I think they are in a pretty good situation. Because they're already dominating their zone 5. But this is the main one here. This is 3310. You got 1903 in this one as well. 1903, I believe, is up here. Or where are they at? Did they open? I don't even know if they opened this particular situation. Oh, Josh, my guy, jump on in. But this is a lot of fun. Matt Achilles is in 3310. You know, 3310's got some people we know. And there's our boy. He's sitting on the fort already. Fort's down. Fort's built. So that's where we're going to see some of this fighting. Josh, thank you for the 10 gifted, buddy. Let's get this thing cracking, shall we? Doozy, James, CLPD. Let's go. Good morning, fam. Good morning to you, Josh. Josh hooking it up. Okay. So where are we going here? Are we going to watch? Ooh. Let's see. Is this water? Yeah. Okay. So 3310 and their crew over here is facing off against 1718 and Mimi. Good luck. And so we know how this one's going to work, but let's have some fun nonetheless. It is pretty crazy. So here, let's go right into fighting, shall we? We'll see from the 3310 side. Mimi, you want to talk about 1175 in a kingdom that's been doing it for a long time. I mean, holy cow, these guys. Oh, it's 3v1. Okay, Pokecat. Gotcha. Yeah. I think that's the way that it had to turn out. 3v1. So if it is 3v1, you should have some building down here, I think. I don't know how much they're going to want to do two different sides of the map. I don't even think they took their passes, so they're going to focus over here first. So, which is probably a smart play. If you're going to do a 3v1, you don't want to go expend on both zones. You don't have to. So, yeah, this is what we got. Let's go have fun with that. Oh, man. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. All family jumping on board. Jump in. Let everybody know. Chadsky's streaming. Let's go. We'll have a good time. We will have a good time. Let's see here. Seems like they need to be doing a little bit of forwarding. Let's see. VAVI. That is Wind Camp as well. Okay. And then you've got... You've got forts down. Both got built. I'm salty we have to fight Marauders. Nah, you don't have to fight Marauders. You can save that AP, bro. Leroy, good to see you. Yo! Oh, man. Look at this. Look at these arrow towers. Let's go. Let's go. You're always going to find a few. Who's running the towers over here? Let's go. So here's where the battle line is. VAVI. That is that? I think that is 1718. Yeah, I remember now. And then you got 1718 and Mimi obviously are allied. They've got the fort down. They're building around. They've got the fort down. They're building around. Let's see. Bot is 3310 and their crew. So yeah, we're gonna get to burning stuff. We got in just at the right time. Marauders are fun. Marauders are, for me, Marauders are like a nostalgic, like Blast from the Past. When I first started playing the game, I love Marauders. I love the event. This is back when Marauders used to drop all kinds of goodness. Now they've been nerfed as far as what they give you. So, yes, there you go. It was fun before the nerf. Yeah, when you actually had an excuse to run around, burn AP, and go do it. Now so many players, especially in higher KvKs, they're saving AP to run and chain barbs and get the crystal and do all that stuff. When they were good value. George, they used to be great value. Look at our boys at 3310 pushing. GG. All right, let's see where this... So they're sitting at 11.3 billion. So that's no slouch, obviously. They've got some pretty good players over there. Got a farm holding king right now, or holding R5. And then you tell a whole lot of people jumping in and out of the alliance. But yeah, Matt Achilles is in here somewhere. There's some 10, 20 guys that are jumping in to help out. Let's go. Let's see. Mad Viking. There you go. I think, let's see. This is our boy Achilles. Now, this is his third account? Second or third account? Yo, good to see you, Evergreen. Both of Mimi's accounts were just shy of 1 billion at the start of this KvK. Did Mimi, did she push up? Ooh, where are they at? Now, my first, let's see, KvK 5 for me, okay? So it was our second SOC KvK. We were in Heroic Anthem back then. And it was the same type of deal that 3310's dealing with. Like the exact same type of deal. There's Kang. I miss that guy. I haven't seen him in forever. The exact same type of deal where it was an HA, but we were over here with a brand new, fresh to SOC Indonesian Kingdom. And then Mimi and 1008, that used to be the Beagles, right? BG and those guys, they were really good. They got allied. They were two Imperiums that got allied against two fresh, brand new SOC kingdoms. And it was just so lopsided. It was so stupid. But that was the first time, that was 3 years ago. First time I ever fought Mimi. Had a good time in that KvK. But yeah, I'm all too aware of Mimi. You betcha. Matt Achilles is everywhere he is. What do I think of the big KvK? I think it's big. I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be awesome. I think I'm a little ticked off that I'm missing it. But we got our own. We're going to go do in 2293. We're going to face off against 1818. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. I see some purple capes running around. Those are some Shajars, if you will. Greetings from 2292. Hey, Lord Peter, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. Let everybody know. Let everybody know we're streaming. We're going to watch this. We're going to have some fun today. Not much else going on today. Everybody got their matchups the other day for the new round of KvK, so that was a lot of fun. I 100% have FOMO for missing out on that KvK. You got some AFKs going on right here. Go ahead and clean those up. Whitey Smash, good luck. Mimi KvK, still one of the funniest ones for sure. Yes, that was the Leroy. That was that altar. Remember, our Indonesian kingdom allies or campmates. They were set up at Mimi's Pass at the altar, and about 10 minutes before the altar actually opened, you just saw all these marches roll out of these cities, and they ran through. I mean, it was as Peace would say, it was a red face, massacre. Like all these marches go by the altar, and we're like, oh boy, here they come. Oh, it's crazy. How many deads would the person the most deads in the 960 KvK have? It'll be interesting. Hope and Lion maxed out at 55 million deads, which is 550 million power. But when you start getting into Makote numbers, I think he did 700 million one time. Yoda, I think, still holds a record at like 880 million power gone. But considering that you've got Baba and JST, Hope and Lion are going to push to, 3 billion power? Okay. I mean, you literally can't use all those troops. I mean, it's impossible. But Hope and Lion have no problems sending the deads at all. Like, they don't have any problems at all. So it's great. Greetings from 2293. Hey, new to our stream, Josh. Welcome. Hey, Farmer. Good to see you. But I think Yoda might get rivaled in this KvK in the 960, 2377, 1093, 365, 606. It's going to be a lot of fun to kind of watch how and see how that goes. Ooh, we've got is that a Delta? What? Is that what that looks like? Is that a Delta formation? An Arthur rally? I don't know about that one. But okay. They're going to run it. Nobody's in the fort. GG. There you go. Need to start gambling on whether or not Baba will go over 1 billion. Yeah, Baba. Yeah, he I think it's honest just to say it. He doesn't like going too far under 1 billion. I mean, because we haven't seen him do that before. But it'll be fun. I think Hope and Wild Lion. You've also got Al Hatham. You've got Addy. You've got so many big accounts in that KvK. I mean, it is big time. Just here's what's so funny about the game. Just when some of the retreads and people who have retired who really don't want the game to do well because they want to validate their decision to retire and the game was dying. With all the massive improvements to quality of life and all the things that they're doing to the game to make it a lot of fun, like we all sat back and say, oh, the big KvKs are over. We're never going to have those again. Well, nope, you're wrong. We do have them. We're going to have a big KvK, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And in the Orleans setup, it's got kind of a strife feel to it because once Zone 5 opens, you've got Zone 6, then Zone 7 fights, and you actually get to fight in Zone 7. It's not just a pass war. And that will be a lot of fun to watch and spectate the play in. I mean, it's going to be like crazy. 20 days of fighting straight. Thank you so much, Duke's Fury. We're creeping up over 100 viewers already. Good start. Smash that like button if you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, we'll answer some questions. These are the types of streams I absolutely love. Thank you for the super sticker, Josh. Appreciate you. These are the streams I love because I get to interact with everybody. We're just watching KvKs, just kind of chilling. I'm not really doing anything. I got a whole bunch of armaments We'll have Alliance Mobilization that ends with those rewards. I think come Sunday or Monday, I might do an armament opening stream. That should be a lot of fun. Nah, you're not missing the big KvK. We'll have fun with our KvK. We'll have fun. We're going to go left versus right in our KvK. We're going to fight Earth, Zone 5. They've got 3 kingdoms. We've got 2 in our camp. So, ooh, that sounds good. That sounds like a lot of fun. Al Haytham's going to open up some armaments. The map they are on is designed to force fights before Kingsland. Absolutely, yeah. Zone 7s are great. And those particular kind of KvKs, those are a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. I'm changing up the music today. I just went like straight techno. I mean, I could go back to the EDM stuff. If anybody else has got any other suggestions of what kind of music you want to hear, just let me know. We'll play it. I don't care. I do not discriminate on any sort of music preference or choice. Okay, so it looks like we've got this built around this sanctuary, so we're good there. But the other problem you got here is that you've got the 1718 Mimi camp has dropped here, and they're building over here. So VAVI has 2 forts dropped, so you got to watch that because the flags are going to run out pretty quick if they're running 2 lines from 2 different forts. So, but I think they just want to get to right here. Ah, here we go. They're trying to get this one down. Okay, this would be kind of a coup. Now, once how many is left on this one? Okay, this is one just a block. All right. So they'll run through that one real quick, and then they'll start a front here. So there'll be 2 different fronts going on, which will be a lot of fun to kind of watch and see. Some field fighting, people jumping out of cities, having fun. Where's Yosef? I remember that guy. Good luck draining 2377, 960, 365, and 1093. Well, at some point, they're going to drain each other. Now, it might take weeks. But at some point, the speed ups are as much as they're unlimited that you think they are, collectively for the alliances, they are limited. When 1093 and 960 hooked up in that KvK, the only KvK 960 lost, I was in that KvK. I mean, there were limits. I mean, they were out of speeds, they were out of, on both sides. And so there are limits, no matter how unlimited you think they are, there are some limits. Josh, left versus right. I wanted top versus bottom for the most fights. Yeah, I don't think anybody really wants to see 1818 have an easy KvK, and that's what they would have. I mean, it'd be pretty easy. But I'm all for that. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I've got on my main. I got plenty of autarchs, and plenty of special inscriptions. I don't necessarily need them, but they're always good to have. That bridge in Kingsland, oh my God, that was crazy. 1093 and 960 on that bridge. Oh, the souls of so many troops descended, or I should say ascended, to Valhalla on that freaking bridge. Look at the siege lineup over here. That is fun. Oh my. That's perfect. Just put the siege right here. You can't get to them. 3310 is pushing. Oh, they're going to get to him. Are they going to get to him? Just keep going, boys. Go! Everybody in. Start wrecking the siege. There we go. Now this one's going down. He gone. Next one. It was like a 3-day fight on that single bridge. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it was like trench warfare. I mean, just, really during 1093, they still have a little bit of a downtime, even though it's not really a downtime. 960 would push a couple of tiles in a flag or two, and then 1093 would really get up top, and they'd start pushing a couple of tiles. It was just, It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Nah, we'll just go back to this. You don't care about winning, you just need KP, Josh? I think you'll get some KP. I think you'll get some KP. I think we'll be okay. Yo! Good to see you, Blue. Protect the siege. Get there. Protect it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've got Marauders going on my main in 2293. Like, Lilith has got to do something there because, like, nobody pushes Marauders. The only Marauders I see pushed are, like, from farms, you know, that aren't going to really push Crystal Tech in KvK. So, I mean, it's almost like the Crystal Tech and the Barb Chaining and everything that people do in Zone 4, especially at big fight KvKs, they literally nerf their own Marauders. They nerf their own event that people just don't participate near as much. So... Cinny, that bridge. Oh my gosh, that bridge. So they're going here. We're going to have a merge over here in a sec. That fort we were looking at that was just kind of a decoy. That has been destroyed. So this is going to build before this, I think. Yep. And so they're probably just going to set up a line here. Probably drop a couple of forts behind, I think. I would assume. Or if they're just going to do this with flags, then that's Sanctuary. What are we calling this? What KvK is this? Is this Stratagems? The Huron. So you have Hurons, and then is this a Sanctuary up here? I think it is. God, all these old... Yeah, there it is. This is the prize of any Zone 5. That's what you want. So funny to see Mimi and see all these... excuse me. See all these old players that have been there forever. I mean, you got to give 1175 credit. You know, regardless... We were in a KvK with them that they threatened to sit out. I mean, it's kind of Bush League. But that first KvK, we were in 2605. 846 was in that KvK. 1175 was in it. And 1175 didn't get their way. They threatened to sit out the KvK. We had to, like, you know, just make it work. And we ended up allying 1175 in that KvK. So it was okay. It was okay. You think Lilith needs to design some bundles and different things? Oh my gosh. Wish I could get through the passes and go to fight with Mimi. You're stuck watching. Where you at, Blue? I forgot what kingdom you're at. You got other ones here. Like 903 is here. So 903 is just chilling, building out over here. That's what kind of sucks for Seneth and those guys in 903. They gotta wait. They gotta wait a long time before they can get over here and fight against Mimi. I wonder how the Diplo went in this. Toony Tunes, thank you for the super sticker, buddy, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That's awesome, bro. Josh, I will have to not comment on Mimi in 1175. Everybody's got kind of their... they got their opinions about that. I mean, you can't be a kingdom and fight as much as you have, as long as you have, for and really looking at this and saying, okay, well, we're we fought Mimi and 1175. Somebody's gonna have an opinion at some point, right? Can't be around that long without somebody having an opinion. Blue, where you at in this? Let's go find your account here. You in R3? There you are. Here's our boy. Let's go, bro. One of our 300 guys. We'll be rooting for him this KvK. That'll be a lot of fun. Ooh, it'll be a lot of fun. Once we can get 903 and and 1879 in the fight. That'll be a blast. That'll be fun. But no, they're cruising here. Matt Achilles, I was just in a stream and I told him when I click on this, I want to see him rank number 1. So he's rolling. It's right here by a city. Get on out there, brother. Do I want the Diplo summary screenshot? No. I don't want to share screenshots. But I'm going to guess that 1170, and it's not really, I mean, we can blame it on 1175, but Lilith put 1718 in their camp. I mean, that's like scuffing everything. I mean, so the matchmaking is just bad and how they set up the camps. So that's, I mean, I'm sure 1175 did not want a 1v3. I assume, if I can get that confirmed, Evergreen. Josh, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You want 1175 and 1875? AC bully. We got to put 1175 and 1875 in the same KvK. Let them go fight. Where's Mimi's account? Should be out here somewhere. There's Kang. Y'all are enjoying the stream. Throw a thumbs up on here. Doing all kinds of content. I did put out a video earlier today. Go take a watch and see it. You know, a lot of people, you'll see in Discord, people talk about different aspects of additional stats or bonus, like when you see skill damage bonus of a commander or something like that. And so that particular video talks about the discrepancies between bonus and boost and what boost does and why it's so powerful. And so we do the math for you. We do the calculations. We kind of show you how to calculate that. It's the same thing with resistance compared to less damage taken. It's kind of cool how that works. Yovel, good to see you, man. Any tips for HA Remastered? Us in 3410. Going to be queuing up for it soon. Yeah, just the biggest tips I can give you for HA is see if you can get some commanders for the support skills and make sure you got the right support skills and go to work. 44 likes. Let's go. Thank you, Dukes. Appreciate you. What are we doing here? Daddy K9. Let's go. Get in the fight. Look at these siege towers just chilling. I guess, yeah, I got to do some experience with siege towers. And I guess you can just set them up here and just basically put them on hit anything that you see. And they know they're protected, right? Let's go. We built over here yet? We had 5 minutes on that one flag. Let's see. Where did that flag go? Oh. Oh, let's go. Let's go. This looks like a lot of fun. I need to get in their voice chat. Arthur in the field? I wonder who they're running with. Look at this thing go back and forth. Back. Back. Forth. Now we'll go forward. Now we'll go forward. Oh, targeted. Go back. Go forward. Go back. Go forward. When you actually see it, it makes it fun. Chad, you ready for our Zone 5 versus 3 A seeds? Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be freaking great. And it's here's the other thing about the Zone 5 that's a little bit hard in our particular KvK. When you're in tides, you preload your garrisons, right? You can have those standby marches in the garrisons, and the garrison doesn't die. So it just takes a while. I mean, it takes a while to get people out of a zone. It really does. That is confirmed. They wanted a 2v2. Yep. We just hit A seed in 78. Can't wait to see what it holds. Ooh, baby pole. Yeah, there's a level up. You're hitting the hell level. You're not at the nightmare level yet. But yes, that is definitely fun. I got my account reviewed by Cortex, and he said I'm doing good and didn't need it even. All because of Josh. Oh my gosh. There you go, bro. There you go. I like look at this. This is siege on siege crime over here. These guys are hammering each other. It's funny because when you do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you have 7, you get 10, 15, 20 siege towers. Then a smaller ball can sustain. It's crazy how that works. But we saw it against 17, 18 and 33, 10. I mean, it was wild. Absolutely wild. No swarming flags. You can swarm them if you want to, but not a lot of fun in Zone 5. The stipulations for doing a 3v1 was that they must get fights in both Zone 5s, and they must get the star. Huh? Who must get the star? Like, so Diplo, the other 3 camps had to basically give up the star? Is that basically what we're saying? After that was denied, they left Diplo. Oh my. Okay. '78 brought in a lot more field presence from a younger kingdom, so it'll be fun. Yeah, maybe Pole, get after it, bro. Toonie Tunes, have you ever thought about making a new account again? Yes, we actually had this conversation in our Spartan chat last night. Our Spartan chat was off the hook. Oh my gosh. Here's what happens in the Spartan chat. And if you're a member, you have access to the Spartan chat automatically with your YouTube. Make sure that's connected to your Discord. So in our Spartan chat, Buster starts rolling out old Cotton 4K screenshots, and it becomes a madhouse. It is hysterical. And so we had a good time there. Trauma even jumped in with us. It was a lot of fun. But that was brought up. Hey, do we go make new accounts? It's like, oh, man, I don't know. He'll have no troops after swarming Spartan. It's not going to take many troops to swarm Spartan, bro. You're going to be fine. How did matchmaking put 17, 18, and 1175 in the same camp? That's, I think, the biggest question, Yovel. I mean, it should not have happened. I mean, it's just so insanely overpowered. And they have to do a 1v3. Like, we've been there. Like, we were in our second KvK in 2605. Our second KvK in 2605, we were loaded up. Like, we were legit 22, 23 billion power lines. Like, we were just out of control. We were close to the level 2377 is right now. That's how crazy we were. Yoda was in our kingdom. BT Cyborg. Ooh, building flags. Gonna get wrecked. Let's go. That one got built before. Swarm on the flag. I don't think they can get there. But see, the swarm tech's just not that great. That flag's surviving. Eleanor's not ideal to be swarmed, but that flag's gone. So then I assume 1175 will drop right here. Josh, Chad, I'm not joining. Don't even start. Don't even start what? Joining what? You're not joining Zone 5? But anyways, getting back to that 3v1 we took, and we didn't... trust me, the way Crix or Cortex and Crix and Peace, the way they did the Diplo, they don't throw a fit. We all looked at it. 302 was in that KvK. Let's see, 824 was in that KvK. And we looked at it and we were like, hey, like this isn't going to work. Any 2v2 is not going to work. And we even had the other camp saying, hey, if you take an ally, we're going to sit out KvK. And we were like, okay. That was an easy decision for us. Plus, we love suicide KvKs. So we did have, kind of the autarch chasers and the people who just want to win in our kingdom, who were like, no, we can't do a 1v3. And it's like, why not? We get fights forever. It's awesome. And it was great. We had so much fun. So, Toonie Tunes, Apocalypse Gaming is doing that 3777 jumper project. Just saying. Yeah, he hit me up about it. Told me about it. I know he's excited for it. That'd be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. No, I'm talking about joining a restart. Oh, thank you, Josh. Oh, my guy. Don't even ask me to join. It's like, yeah, Josh, you'd have to be a part of it too. But 1v3s are awesome. They're awesome. If you like fighting, they're awesome. You're going to deplete yourself. You're going to completely run it down. I think I lost 180 million power in that KvK. I think I racked up like, I don't know, 6-7 billion kill points. I mean, it's just wild. It was crazy. Crix and and Peace and Trauma about lost their minds in the territory, but it was a lot of fun. Kingsland, we were in Kingsland for 4 days, 5 days, something like that. Oh, we almost had them cut. We almost had 302 cut one of the nights. I think the second night, it was wild. It was wild. Jeannie, good to see you. Jeannie, you got put in our 4K chat. Did you see that? we got you a membership. Oh, it was awesome. I think Elizabeth was the one that caught it. Like, oh, Jeannie got a membership. Throwing it in 4K. Yes, I would definitely add some spending if I started another account. I couldn't help myself. So I'm paying for your tech now? Now the beauty is if we go do a restart, I don't have to pay for your tech for a long time, Josh. Jeannie, you excited for this KvK? The big one? It'll be a blast. Oh, it'll be so much fun. I've got serious FOMO right now. Holy jeez. Toonie Tunes, thank you for the super chat. I don't even play the game anymore, but I enjoy watching all of you have fun. You can't commit. Well, whenever you want to come back, the game is definitely improved from probably when you quit. It's very improved. Like, that was the thing with Peace. Peace was like, you know, she retires. I was honestly looking at retiring within probably 6 months to a year, like pretty soon anyways. And then all of a sudden, the game got good. Like, quality of life stuff started happening, commanders, different things, aspects of the game, and they were making it fun, and they were helping out the Imperium line stuff, and they just did a bunch of stuff. And then I started streaming, and then that took off. And I mean, guys, we're at 10,300 subscribers. We just hit 10,000 like 6 days ago. And so the game is in such a healthy situation. Now Peace looks at it and she's like, why did I retire? Like, 'cause she loves the game. She loves it. But now she's back. She couldn't help herself. Oh, Jeannie, you can't stretch you out. You got to go ham. Go nuts. Now, what accounts do you have? I think you've got the 960 account, and then you had the 2377 account I fought with last KvK. That was fun. Oh my gosh. Jeannie's off the charts, y'all. Yeah, y'all don't even know. Holy jeez. Grey Worm, you quit and now you unretired? Yeah, I were you Grey Worm that was on Chisco's Discord? You got all those gold heads saved up and everything? I was trying to help him. I know you got that circle formation, if that was you. And I was like, bro, you can't run healing in the field. It's just not gonna work, man. Trust me. And I know it sucks because you're like, well, I don't want to leave this circle formation, just sitting on the shelf while I'm in the field. Well, I do the same thing with my Cav Arch stuff. It's my best stuff, and I don't take it, man. Peacemaker is a she? No. We're talking about Peace, not Peacemaker. We're talking about Peace, who you'll hear on the stream a lot with me. She was R5 with us years ago, and then ran the Alliance in 254 with us, and then she was one of the R5s in 2605, and got out of leadership, and then she retired. She had a crazy, her account. Her infantry garrison was like the best in the game. I mean, it was just wild how good it was because she had armaments before anybody else did, especially for arch formation. It was crazy. Oh, Grey Worm. Okay, you're not the same guy. Okay. 960 and 2377. Oh, what are you gonna do, Jeannie? Oh my gosh. Did you put some thought into that? Because I guess you knew. It had a chance to happen. But that's what I love about players like Jeannie. You'll hear some players make a big deal about, well, I have an account here or there, so I can't play in that KvK, and you're gonna, raise hell about it. And I'm sure there's a little bit of that from Jeannie. Well, that's gonna be a little bit of, a little bit of an issue, but whatever. Who do I want to win? 960 or 2377? I don't really care. I got a bunch of people in 960 that are friends of mine. Cortex obviously is over there. And then got to know all those people in 2377 last KvK. They're awesome. They are so much fun. And so, 606, Ritz and Trauma and those guys, Akina, buddies of mine, Quacks, they're great. Of course, 1093, know a bunch of people over there. And then 365, got to know some guys over there and know Save pretty well. So, yeah, I just know everybody over there. I just hope everybody has a good time. I really don't have a dog in the fight. Now, Peace is going to get on voice and be like, what? Wait, what? I'm fighting in the KvK. You better be rooting for me. Such a diplomatic answer. I got a little politician in me sometimes. Kizzy Rock, good to see you. 58 likes. Let's get the likes going. We're slowly creeping up. The viewers, let's go. Tell everybody you know. If you're bored today, if you're getting off work over in Europe, hop on the Chadsky chat, put it in the background. Just let me talk your ear off. Yes, Cheesy Pants is in 2377. So, yeah, so Chisco's over there. Well, of course, you guys know I've known Chisco for many years. Jeannie, you were hoping this KvK got delayed, but already promised to come back to GT. Yes, you did. Yes, I saw it. I saw it in the 960 Discord. They were raving about you coming back, and they might have guilted you into it. Oh, man. Humble Farmer, I am not opening any mails today. I completely griefed our whole Kingdom Discord. GG. You know what? In reality, Ruz was the only one that joined it. But no, I am not opening. I love the ready checks now because when Ghost puts up the ready checks or Maury does, it says, Chad, don't open this while I'm streaming. But I and it was my fault because I saw the mail earlier and I saw where the allies were announced. And that's all I thought it was. And so I opened it just so I could say, hey, here's the confirmation. We're going to go left versus right. But then at the bottom of the mail, it's got the Discord link to our SOC, our KvK Discord. I was like, oh, whoops. Yeah, it'll be fun, Cheech, to see Cortex and Chiz go at it. Peace is going to jump in that fight, too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Below me. Below me. Underneath me. That's what I'll call you. You were trying to get me to say that, and you did. Love the stream, man's best of the best. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, the new mail titles are on point. Chad, don't scroll down. It's all in good fun. My guys at 2930 or 2293, they're awesome. It's been home. And it's going to be home for another KvK, and we're going to go have fun with it. Yovel? You want to see where that is? I've got it here somewhere. Hold on. Let me see. It's here somewhere. It is sitting right here. Oh, look, she's got her little farming, skin on. It's a pretty good account. It was really comparable. This account doesn't quite have the meta garrison infantry stuff that she had and rally stuff, but it's more of a field account, and it is wild. It is absolutely wild. So yeah, she jumped in. So I've got FOMO. Like Crix and I were giving her and Cortex a lot of grief because we were like, okay, Cortex leaves, Peace comes back to the game, and Crix and I and Buster are just still chilling in 2293. And it's fine. We're having a good time. Okay, so here's what's happening here. So Water dropped another fort here, but they got to protect this fort. So they've got this flag right here that's going to be really hard to defend. So this fort's going to have a tough time. Now they do have the skill where it builds faster, so it's got 41 minutes. So I got a chance. Oh god, this KvK, I totally forgot these skills. Gotcha. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Evergreen, she's surrounded by heavy hitters over there. You betcha. She got Addie hanging out with her. Al Hatham's hanging out with her. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is what everybody has to understand about the game. You can't take the game too seriously. like you can get really invested, especially when you're in leadership and you work your ass off and you do everything you can to create a good. Ooh, the swarm is in. You guys better push down here. I don't know what you guys up here are doing. You guys need to get your tails down here if you want to keep this flag. I mean, nope, they're all running away. Good job, guys. Flag's gone. So, but if you're running a kingdom, you get so invested in it and you take it so passionately, and it's really, really hard. But you can't take it too seriously because you literally got Cortex and Peace, who we were all enemy number one with 960 back over a year ago in that KvK. But just over time, you get to know a lot of people, and you get to play against and with a lot of people, and you never know what kind of path you're going to have. I have been allies with more enemies than I can even remember. Like, you were enemies in one KvK, that flag's gone, and you ended up being allies, and then you become friends, and then you go to that kingdom. I mean, case in point, 2934, we fought 2 KvKs ago, and we just hammered it, and we ended up winning the KvK, and then last KvK, we're campmates with them. And there was all kinds of trash talk between each other. So that's what makes it a lot of fun. Your alliance wants the next level of AM rewards when they start rallying people offline to get their farms online. I love it. Oh, you're the one with 10,000 gold heads, Grey Worm. Oh, Grey Worm. Okay. That's what I was thinking about. Flags dropped. Ooh. Now this fort's in serious jeopardy. How it is not full, I have no idea. Get in there, boys. They could probably drop the time. Look at that. Dropped it 5 minutes. That was probably a top it off march too. So this march gets in there. Let's see. We'll see how much it drops. Grey Worm. Oh man. Well, you got 10,000 gold heads, bro. You can just go to my best open field pairings and go to town. There's all kinds of fun stuff you could do. 20 GT. There you go. All right, it's down to 32 minutes. This is going to build pretty quickly in 5 minutes, and then they're going to put a ton of pressure on this right here. They just don't want to deal with that fort later. And they would have to. Let's see. Water did not put any other forts down over here. So if this is just flags, they better backload it and get their players here. It's a good strategy by 1175 because 3310's got their hands full as it is here, but they don't necessarily have to be here. This fort can just chill for a while until you hit some downtime for 1718 and 1175. Not gonna lie, one of the best camp synergies Lilith has made. Are you talking about 2293 and 2934? Is perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. 2293. We are very defensive minded. Great territory, best garrisons in the game. Filling is really, really good. We lack a lot of punch in the field. I'll go in and face tank. And 2934 is like the exact opposite. They're much more offensive. They are field crazy. And so when we got them as a campmate, it was like, oh, this is a match made in heaven. So amen. Time heals all wounds. Yep, absolutely. Marcel, yeah, we've got a match in 2293. Let me see if I can put it up here for you. I thought I had it. Can't remember. Did I have this thing image here? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is our matchup for. Let me just kind of yank it in over here. This is our matchup for our KvK. We're up here at Fire Camp. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. 3251's our campmates. We're the only camp that has 2 kingdoms. Everybody else has 3. Water camp is very strong. And then this is probably the strongest camp with 1818 in there. And so they're pretty legit. They gave it 2 kingdoms. GG. Okay. And then Earth Camp, probably the weakest of the camps. I don't mean weak. I just mean, they don't quite have the oomph and the firepower. But So it is a left versus right situation. Us and water will go up against earth and wind, and we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time with that. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun KvK. Let's go. 1175, doing some pushing here. They really need to hammer this thing down to try to get to this fort over here. Grey Worm. Yeah, go look at those field marches and jump in my Discord. Tag me in it if you got any questions or anything. Ooh, Evergreen. I'm just now seeing what you sent me on the Diplo. Look at this. Got the Top Gun avatar. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, what is that? A stream dono that just popped up? Let's go. I have no idea. What did that just say? I have no idea. I've got to go into my Streamlabs and figure this out. I have no idea. What's the beef with Spartan? Oh, it's playful beef, bro. Spartan is really active in my Discord, like so active that I've had to tell him, like, bro, like you don't have to talk. Let me just put it to you this way. In my Discord, he chatted 492 times in like a 16-hour period. I'm like, bro, you're literally putting up a chat every like 3 a minute. And anyways, he's a younger guy and he's super active. He's a camp mate of ours. So the running joke now is that everybody wants me to go zero him because the guy talks nonstop. He's going to talk in Lost Kingdom chat. He's going to talk everywhere. Ooh, they're gathering here now to try to defend this fort. It's got 28 minutes on it. Just solid $50. Where is this? I got to find this. I literally set up my Streamlabs donations because, you know, there are some people who can't, you know, they can't even donate because they can't donate through YouTube. So let's see here. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, now I quit my music. Now you got me clicking buttons now, so it's going to be a mess. Oh, man. Oh, they are rolling pretty good now. Okay, so I'll find that donation and see who did it. I couldn't even see who did it. So, yeah, there is no beef with Spartan. Spartan's cool. He's a good kid. But it'd be fun to zero him. Change Chadsky's chat to Spartan chat since he talks so much. Oh yeah, he's in the game too. He's talking like crazy in my Chadsky chat. Mimi isn't even fighting. Both accounts are besides the Crusader camp. Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to say your name underneath me? Thank you for the super chat or the super sticker, buddy. We'll just call you below. Yeah. Good to see you. All right, they're overrunning this. Are they touching now? They are touching. So Swarm March is setting up. You're going to see some big boys roll in here. This guy? No, maybe not. This guy? Same guy. Yeah, that's where you got to go. Everybody's got to get down here. Everybody's got to stop this nonsense up here they were messing with. Like this, you're doing absolutely nothing up here, y'all. Like, if you're trying to actually get some objectives done, this is not doing anything right here. So, get on down here. Try to hold this fort. If you let 1175 set up their siege towers right here, it's going to be near impossible to break through and get to the fort. Spartan just needs to eat his vegetables according to Mama Peace. Yeah, he does. Oh, 76 likes. Let's get those going, y'all. Throw a like on here. If you are not subscribed, and basically YouTube gives me an update. They say, hey, of all your viewers, And I'm at a high clip, I think, of actual viewers who are subscribed, but like 40% of y'all are not subscribed to the channel. Listen, it doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us out. Like, we have grown the channel, like, I think the fastest anybody has ever grown the Rise of Kingdoms channel, and it's all because of you guys. And so, you know, keep the hammer down, keep subscribing, and would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for everything you've given us. Yeah, Gravedigger, I got you. Are they over here? Where is it? They're just chilling over here? This guy's not in the fight. Yeah, I don't see her. You'd have to send it to me in game. They 100% have a rally set on here. So you have to go dive on these siege towers. Ugh. Let's see. So you got this going on. You know what's crazy, and I know it sounds weird because you want to be a part of these fights over here, but like all of this, like you're not pushing over here, and you got a fort protecting you here. You know, now you can go ahead and get this flag burning, but all of these people here would be better served back at that other fort. But I know they're just trying to mitigate and do everything they can because they know they're not winning this zone. It's just not going to work. Fighting 1v1 against the kingdom, you know, or against a camp at that level of 1175 and 1718, when they're taking a 1v3, so nobody in their right minds thinks that they're going to go win a zone 5 fight against them, any one king camp. So their job is just come in and have some fun, you know, drain them a little bit because there are limits, you know. And so you're finally getting some people coming down from this way, come down here and swarm that rally. These guys need to stop fighting and just push. Everybody just walk down this way. It's late in Korea. Maybe she'll pull through in the morning. Yeah, this fort's gone. GG. She gone. All right, now you guys can go back to your front fighting. What we're watching here is 3310 and their campmates over here. Let me just kind of show you how this thing's playing out. You got 3310 and 1020 are over here in Water Camp. They're allied with Fire, who's 1903. That's Sinneth and those guys in 1879. Our boy Blue is in 1879. And then you have Earth with 1981 and 3355. All three of these are going up against Mimi and these guys. So that's exactly how we're going to kind of lay this thing out. And so right now, they're just fighting this zone 5 right here. So they're fighting against Water. Water's trying to do the best they can just to kind of mitigate and have some fun in the zone, which is, even if you're fighting an overpowering kingdom, it's still a lot of fun to go do. Nick, good to see you, man. Spartan will get zeroed by 2293 first day of KvK. Oh my gosh. I just told him, don't invoke my name, man. Keep my name out of Lost Kingdom chat. So Wind is doing it right. They're focusing this zone 5 first, and then I think they're going to turn. Even though Earth Camp is getting this zone 5 prepped, they're probably going to turn and fight over here in this zone 5. So should be a lot of fun. Oh, fight by the Huron. Let's go. Little back flagging. Ah, Billick, good to see you, man. My dono message didn't come through. It did come through, broski. I just couldn't read it fast enough when it popped up on the alerts. Was that you? Please use that to gift your members. I will do that, bro. I'll do it right now. I appreciate you. Thank you, Billick. I got it set up for you. I was thinking about you last night as I was going through it. Oh. Yeah, let's do that right now. So this donation actually comes from our guy, Billick, this member gifting. So throw some hype emojis in the chat for Billick. Let's go cook here. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Oh, man. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Anybody who is not subscribed, I need to get some quick keys here for my stream so I can just do a quick command for Billick. Anybody who is not subscribed to Billick, I encourage you to go do so. This guy he's fantastic. And he's good at the math. He's good at really figuring stuff out. He is awesome. So follow our boy here. Yo! There you go. Cloth got caught in 4K. Oh, yeah. Who else got caught? Goose Toby. Oh, my gosh, Goose. NP got caught. This guy. This guy. All of them. All of them. I love the member gifting just so we can go catch everybody. Yo! Are we just supposed to call you the cook? Chef Billick? So those member gifts were brought to you by Let Me Cook Rock, which is Billick. Elvis, good to see you. You excited for your KvK? What happened to the global chat? I think it probably wasn't as good as they thought it was going to be. Warfare, good to see you, buddy. You got a fight going on somewhere, Warfare? Oh, Gravedigger, you sent it to me in game? Let me look. I love it. You know what I love? When people from my stream, when they hit me up in game chat, they just say, yo, and I know who they're talking about. So here's two of Mimi's accounts. Ooh, almost 1 billion. Let's go, Mimi. Let's go. Get after it. Yo! She's not in the fight, which is kind of weird, but okay. All right, focus is going to change a little bit. They're going to back flag here. Oh, and they're dropping the fort here. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, good territory call there. Wonder, are they doing another one up here? They could probably drop a fort right here as well. Or back here. Who is this guy? Somebody put a rally on this dude. My Attila would eat that dude in half. Oh my gosh. We'd get him off territory real fast. That's like one of my favorite things to do is that I think random porting's fine, but once you get the territory established, then you got to get some of these people away from who have random ported away from either your territory or close to your territory who are off tag. All you got to do is just go fill in Attila rally and just go hit it, especially mine. That'd be fun. Warfare, you guys are registering for KvK soon? Let's go. Hi, CC. Let's go. Yo! Kizzy is stalking you. Yep. They getting ready to drop a flag here? I think they are. I think they are. Playing with a little bit of confidence right now. Yo! Yeah, Kizzy, you were here first. 100%. 81 likes. Let's keep it rolling today, boys. We will have some fun with it. Yo! Chadsky stream is for everyone. Attila who? Attila, bro. My guy. Let me see. Do I still have some Attila rallies up here somewhere? Yo! I think I probably do. saved a bunch of these testings. Let's see. Let's see. Why did I save this? What's it? Oh, here you go. That one worked out pretty good. Gave Lucifer a bunch of deads from 365. Were there some other good ones? I think there were. Like high power cities, you go Attila, Scipio Emilianus. What about this one? No. What about that one? There you go. Polecat. There's Maurice. There's your Attila. Oh, these are my Attila Gorgos. Let's go. Where are those crazy rallies we had? They over here? There you go. There's your flag. I put Attila Gorgo on. GG. Yeah, there it is. So, Grey Worm, that is who Attila is. Oh, man. Attila with who? If you've got really good normal damage stuff in your arch armaments for cavalry, it's rare. Not a lot of people do. But any cities that are under 100 million power, you just roll Takeda, give them max deads. Any cities above 100 million power, you could put Scipio Emilianus behind them, or just rally them with, a high skill damage archer or something like that. Lilith is rage baiting us, making us wait this long for Subutai. They did come out with Subutai early, and I think part of that was because Arthur came out a little bit earlier than the actual wheel came out. So we're going to get Arthur on the wheel next week or 2 weeks when we actually get that MG. Subutai will be out in the MG then. It'll be a lot of fun. 186 likes. Guys, let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. Let's push it up. Let's do what we're supposed to do, get to 100 likes, and we will go have fun with that. So, y'all want some more member gifting? We will do that. Let's see. Just going through a couple of things here. You see many ACs use Hera YSS and passes over Eleanor Hera and Gorgo Hera. All of these can use missile troops. Does Hera YSS really perform better? No, it doesn't, to be honest with you. Not against rallies. But Hera YSS just allows you to put whatever you want in there. Like you put siege in there and you're fine. So passes are a little bit different when it comes to that stuff. So inherently the rallies, especially really good rallies, are going to do really well against those pass garrisons. Now, if they're not double rallying you, then, and you can go one troop type, then, I mean, you're Eleanor, Jan Ziska, you're freaking, Gorgo, even Gorgo Flavius, you just high damage stuff is really, really crazy. Blue, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh, my guy. Let's go. Campbell, Godplank, Afra, and Green. Welcome to the Spartan membership. Member option not available in my country. Oh my gosh. Elvis, unbelievable. For field players, what's better, Awakening or crits? I will always contest that I have a crit versus Awakening video. Getting to at least tier 2 on your Awakenings is going to give you stats, immediate impact. Where your refining is going to be harder. It's going to be harder to get those crits. And if you're just pure fielding, like there's kingdoms like 960 and others that will suggest go to tier 3 before you actually start refining. Just get more troops in your marches. That helps in your field fighting. So, but I think at that point you're spending, when you get to tier 4 and tier 5 of Awakening, you're spending so many materials that you might as well just start trying to get them critted. So, am I getting the new Cav rally? Absolutely. Yes, 100%. I'm getting the new Cav rally. I will pair him. Attila's going to be primary with him. And you run the Delta formation. That's kind of how you're going to do that, I think. I think what we'll find out, this is just a hypothesis, okay, is that if it's a really contested area and you don't just want max damage on an Attila Subutai, you actually put the arch stuff on Attila, and I've got both. And I'll put arch stuff on Attila, run the normal damage up even higher, make it more prickly, but doesn't quite do as well against the garrison as a Delta formation would do. That's probably how I would run that. We'll see. We'll test it out and see. But that's, I mean, Attila is built for Subutai. That's, I mean, he's ramping up normal damage, and normal damage enhances combo damage, and that's what Subutai does. So, more value from barbs or barb forts? Well, considering that you can't chain barb forts, it just depends on how much work you want to put in. Because what are we doing here? Are we having a staring contest? Are we pushing? What are we doing? 33-10. Are we going to push? Okay, let's go push. Let's go have some fun. Oh, they are. They dropped that flag. Told you they were going to. Yeah, barb chaining is the best value you can get. You can literally barb chain all day, every day, and get max value. So I've got a video out about that to where players can understand, even in home kingdom, since I increased the level of barbs up to level 40, the rewards from that. I mean, you're literally able to get the same kind of speed ups per AP spent, that ratio. You can run that up in home kingdom now just as high as you do in KvK. It's crazy. Yeah, with the artifact, we're gonna test that. We're gonna see what CPO Emilianus does with Subutai, and you could run like your arch stuff for infantry and an artifact KvK. Put the artifact on Subutai and run them behind CPO Emilianus. I think that might be pretty good. So we'll kind of see how that works out. Attila meta in 2025 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I put a video out for it. I mean, he's part of the rally meta. He's going to continue to be part of the rally meta. He's going to be part of the garrison meta. We're going to be in tides, so I'm going to have the artifact for a couple of different tides. And when we do, I'll run my Attila Gorgon. I mean, that garrison is, to this day, a year and just over a year of it being out. My garrison is still undefeated. I mean, it is just undefeated. Next KvK, DC 169. We're queued up now, and we're already in pre-KvK. So we're getting ready to fight. I was showing everybody the fight and kind of how this is setting up for us. So this is our KvK that we're going to be fighting. We're up here in the top left. We're the only camp that's got just 2 kingdoms. Everybody else has got 3. This is probably the strongest kingdom with 18-18. So we're going to go left versus right. And this is a Tides of War. So we're going to go have fun with this. It'll be fun. I'm still going to have massive FOMO for missing out on the 960 KvK, but yeah, it is what it is. Is barb chaining worth it if you're casual? As in 2 to 3 chaining max. Yeah, I mean, I ran the numbers, and if you can average 3 chains per time you hit, you don't have to go try to do 10 every time. Just go get 3. If you average 3, then you're getting serious. Like, I want to say, like, you get like a bundle's worth of speed ups in a week or something crazy like that. Like, you get 40 days or 35 days of speed ups in a week if you use all your AP to chain and you average 3 chains. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's wild. Uh-oh, Minty is here. What are we going to do? 960 fights should be different times than yours. They are. That's what's fun about it, Minty. Our Pass 7 opens on the 27th. Or I'm sorry, our Zone 5 opens on the 27th, a day before the big KvK opens. So I'll stream that. You guys will get a whole day of fighting with me and hanging out. It'll be kind of the appetizer for the big KvK when that Zone 5 opens up. So the other passes as well will stagger a little bit, but it's not going to matter. I mean, once Zone 5 opens in the big KvK, I mean, they're going to be fighting nonstop for 18 to 20 days. So if an infantry rally lead has to pick between either Attila or Subutai to max for the artifact, which one is a better pick? That's a good question. I think we just need to find out how good Subutai is with CPO Emilianus. I mean, we know Attila's crazy good. And Attila obviously provides the anti-swarm, but Subutai does not. And so Emilianus and Subutai is going to be a little bit squishy. But we just have to test it and see. So that I can't answer that question. 95 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. If you're watching the stream, throw a like on here. Let's go have fun with that. Yeah, let's go hit 150. We'll do that pretty easily. Are we there? Are we close? We should be. Is it better to go infantry or cabs as a free-to-play? Oh, man, it just kind of depends where you're at, where your gear's at, where you're at in the game. Are you in early game, late game? Hooksy, I think that's probably the best advice to give if you're an infantry rally and you're getting ready to go into an artifact KvK, or you know you're going to do an artifact KvK in the future. Just, yeah, go get Attila on the dailies, start ramping up those heads, and then you can work on Subutai. Attila just provides so much more, because if you're an infantry rally, odds are you're an infantry garrison too. So you can easily put Attila behind Gorgo and run full infantry garrisons in an artifact KvK, and it's like, it's amazing. I mean, I think it's probably still going to do the best against a Subutai rally, even when that comes out. So, and isn't it crazy? It's 2025, and I'm talking about how valuable Attila is. That's not for everybody. We're just talking at the high-end rally garrison side of things. Like, I have used my Attila in the last 14 months more than I ever used him in, even when he was meta. I used it more than I ever used him when he was meta back in the day. Gorgo Attila and Scipio Emilianus with Attila. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. It's great. It's like they're going to get this thing built. They just don't have enough oomph, guys. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. Our guys from 3310 and 2010, they're trying the best they can. They just, they're going up against a super, super big alliance and camp. So I think that's what people have to understand a little bit here. I mean, they can fight multiple fronts. That's why the 1v3, when you actually get into Kingsland, and if you can actually get some forts down and really attack the passes when Zone 6 opens up, you start attacking those passes from both sides. That's where you're really going to see the strength of Wind Camp and 1175 and 1818. So. $800 million RSS for each type is enough for a KvK3 free-to-play with 1 to 2 marches. Yeah, you should be pretty good there. I mean, if you really want to push up to 30 million kills and stuff like that, you might need a little bit more, but I think you're in pretty good shape. If you're just running 1 or 2 marches, you're going to be able to fight for a while. Martilla for the maximum cheese factor. Oh, yeah. Martilla is in the house. Do I know when the next More Than Gym is going to show up? I have no idea. It was supposed to be last weekend. I was completely wrong on that. But GG. Sometimes they do that to us. Bama, you ready for our fight in 2293? Let's go. We'll have fun. Our pass, 2 weeks from today, we're going to be fighting. That's what's going to be fun. That gets me fired up. Oh, man. Gaines, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Gaines Gaming, our guy. Be sure to follow that dude. All the content creators. Follow them. Subscribe to them. Help them out. Help the channels out. We're just trying to bring you content and have fun in the game that we all love. We love to watch. We love to play. We love to see what's going on. Look at these. Look at these siege marches. Oh, man. Martell just showing why he's the GOAT. You should have your 3rd and 4th march done by the end of next KvK. That's good, man. Yeah, Lilith, they did. They kind of skipped the More Than Gyms. There was some weird stuff going on because I think they had an event going on. And then I think AM was going on. I can't remember, but it was pretty weird. Typically, you don't see More Than Gyms the weekend of like Egg or Dig, right? That Friday and Saturday, Egg and Dig event comes out. You don't see More Than Gyms that weekend. You generally see it the weekend of MGE. So I guess last week, it wasn't last week, it was 2 weekends ago that we didn't get it. We were supposed to. So who knows? They might give it to us this weekend. This would be the weekend that they do it on a MGE weekend. So Gaines, thank you so much, bud. It's been a lot of fun, man. It has been a lot of fun. And thank you for always being great, giving us great content. I mean, it's awesome. You guys make sure and follow Gaines Gaming. Gaines, put your YouTube link up here so people can know to go to you, subscribe to you. It's just going to be fighting with y'all at 2293 as well, since his main's in 2377. He will probably do a little bit of fighting, but you know, he had a hard enough time trying to play 2 accounts in one kingdom when his main was in 2293. I don't think he's going to spend a lot of time on his restart. He'll probably try, but I mean, once that fighting starts in 2377, I mean, he has to spend his time over there. I mean, he has to. I don't think when he moved to 2377, he would end up in the same KvK as his other account, but here we are. Thank you, Gaines. Appreciate you, dude. Are we at 100 likes yet? Did we get there? There we go. Oh, I did 10 gifted. I did too many. Whee! See if we can 4K somebody here. Oh, Retta Asmo is my guy. He's my French buddy.
Yo!
He's been in my kingdom years and years. You got some scout reports from Minnie's account in the Spartan chat. Oh, no. From my account? Or Mimi's? Misguided, Queen, Batcat. Let's go. What do you have here? The Chadsky chat. Where's the scouting? Scouter, you all better not be cussing or doing it. Look at Spartan. Spartan just hammers my chat all day, every day. Non-stop.
Yo!
Hammer egg pushed it, usually in a alliance mobilization. Wasn't the time. Yep, you're right.
Yo!
Subutai is in game. Wait, what? Subutai is in game? Let's go. All right. Let me go ahead and just do this.
Yo!
Name this Mimi fight. And we're going to go look. Subutai is in game. Let's go.
Yo!
There's my guy. Ooh, let's look at his skill effect. Oh, big horse. Stomp it on people? Okay. Do it again. I want to see it.
Yo!
Big horse. Stomps on you. A horse without a rider. That's what's, I think, interesting. 3 combo attacks, like we see. Okay.
Yo!
Cav March speed, great. Attack bonus, defense bonus. The only thing that's bad about this is that you really kind of can't run this guy in the field. Now, I'm going to test him with Arthur and just kind of see what we got, but you really can't run
Yo!
it. Wherever the whip points, I like that. City or Stronghold, your combo attack damage bonus will go 10%. Malachi, a 60% chance to gain a 15% bonus to normal damage dealt for 8 seconds. This effect is stacked up 2 times, so you can get 30% normal damage, okay? You put him with Attila, and you start ramping up the normal damage, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Commander launches a basic attack while outside of line. Stay at a 30% chance to launch a combo attack. Damage strike to 300. It'll be 700. With a 10-second cooldown, I think we dubbed this skill kind of the lackluster skill of all of them. You get the burn effect, which is great. Target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with a basic attack, 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage for the next 1 second. This commander's troop is attacking a city or stronghold. Their active skill inflicts an enhanced version of burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit by a basic attack, it has a 100% chance to take 20% normal damage for the next 1 second. Man, I don't know. I mean, if you're going to run smite damage commanders in the field, it might be worth just putting this guy behind Arthur and going to town. I mean, even though you're missing out on so much attack and defense here, I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. The secret to invincibility is preparation. A mighty enemy is a powerful opportunity. Look at it. He's all diplomatic in how he's talking. What else does he say here? Is that it? I only got 2. What else does he say? Whether victory or death lie in store, it shall be decided in battle. I like it. Very vanilla. Very vanilla compared to our boy here. Doesn't he just look like a badass? I mean, why didn't we make this commander just incredible? I mean, he's screaming. Show me what you've got. Out of my way, vermin. He should have been a crazy commander. Like, he should have been a crazy commander. I mean, Lubu, in any of those Romance of the Three Kingdoms novels, I mean, he was like the guy. I mean, we'll go back to the Mimi fight here. Subutai in game. Let's go. Let's see. We're back to water. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Let me read back on this. Attila is the writer. You can test him and Arthur on Force to see what it would look like if they had synergy. I guess you can. If he's in game. Don't you have to have him unlocked, though? How do you get him unlocked? I don't know how you test that. The damage factor outweighs the stats. That's what I'm thinking, Evergreen. Like, if you've got crazy Delta stuff, like most people don't, right? No, most people aren't looking at this as like a rally situation. But I've got to do something with this. I've got this, and I got to do something with it. And I can't just use it just for rallies. Now I need to re-roll some of these low. Like, look at that. What is that nonsense? That's good. Kind of nonsense there. That's good. It's like A minus. This is like C. This is like D. And this is A plus. S minus. So I got to re-roll a bunch of stuff. But if you've got this, like, I just say put Subutai behind him and just see what it does. I mean, so much damage, and you just ramping up the combos. I mean, just see what it does. Maybe the damage outweighs the fact that you're missing, what, 20% defense, 20% attack, 30% defense. You just say to hell with it and just go with it. We'll see. We'll test it and find out. Resurrects Khan. Am I crazy for going leadership boots rather than the Ash of the Dawn or Hope Cloak? No, it depends on what you're running the leadership boots for. I mean, you can put those on anybody. You put those on archers. You can put those on cavalry. You really kind of put them on anybody. Absolutely. Arthur with Subutai, Butterfly plus Horn. It's a rage machine. Yes, it's going to be crazy. So does that outweigh it? Even though I think Billick, that's what we got to go test, man. We got to figure that out. Once that thing drops, we got to go figure that out and see if the damage and the combo, synergies, ramping up the procs, if that outweighs the fact that some of his skills are obsolete in the field. That's what I think we need to see. Because a lot of people just said, "Oh, he's just rally," and this is like, well, wait a minute here. Like, if you got great Delta stuff and you got Arthur, I mean, let's just try it, see what works. Butterfly effect with his expertise would be funny. It's gonna be awesome. Billick, I was looking at your last video. I encourage everybody to go watch it. Because you run some numbers on Crazed versus Hunter. Is that right? And you know me. I like that stuff. Like, let's really see and test this. I think it could be good. Like, really good. Where's our training speed? Somebody's come to get the training speed. Let's go. Healing speed. Let's go. Oh, this is always just we used to have goblins that would just stay around this stuff and just hammer the marches going to it. Oh, man. Get to cooking, huh? Yeah. Arthur with Subutai. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at these towers. See, this ball is smaller. Okay, but these guys can't overwhelm them because you're just getting some extra benefit back here. Plus, you got really strong players over here. Really strong players. If you guys are enjoying the stream, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps us out. Helps out the channel. I'm like all by myself today. I don't think Crix is up. Crix was fighting like crazy yesterday. Peace, I know, was kind of busy today. Cortex, I think, is sleeping. So my typical crew kind of out. I'm just gonna kind of go by myself today. I don't want to invoke Evergreen and Dylan and those guys, Josh, to jump on stream here. We're just gonna watch and hang out. Check messages now. You got it here. Oh, here we go, bro. Goodness gracious. Is that my stream in the bottom corner? This guy playing the game while I'm streaming. Yeah, that's a good amount. You got kind of low on gold if you're gonna go hammer that thing. A lot of troops. Same thing here. She's probably keeping the same amount. I mean, RSS isn't a problem. Trust me, not for her. 3310 going to be cooked. Well, Pedro, there's not really much anything they can do here except fight, and they're showing up, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, the matchup right here in the Zone 5 is completely lopsided. Like completely lopsided. Buster, my guy. Let's go. Siege towers for the win. Okay, so we're fighting here by the Huron. We're back flagging, and they got a little spot here for this fort, which is good. And then, so there shouldn't really be any more fighting over here. So they're setting up kind of this flag defense. Ooh. Okay, we're burning here. Building here. And they're going to burn this guy. Okay. So this is like a little bit of a diversion, if you will. Are they trying to get to here? Nah, that's not going to happen in time. Come back over here. Are they still fighting here? Oh, they all left. They took my advice. So they got the flags down here. So 3310 got the flags down here. Now they're going to get surrounded. Those flags. They got the forts down here. Now they're going to get surrounded. Those forts are going to burn. But at least they got that hold on there. This is where all the fighting is happening now. Good to see you, Buster. I'm glad you're in, man. I'm glad you're here. Where are we fighting? We're here? There is nothing better. Absolutely nothing better than having time. Like, you get off of work or you stay home from work that day or whatever, and you sit down and play, and you got a Zone 5 fight, like, all day. There's no better feeling to go have fun and play the game. There's so much build up for that Zone 5. You know, you haven't fought in forever. You're ready to fight. You're ready to test out new stuff. You forge new equipment. You forge new armaments. And you just go have a blast. I mean, it's like the best feeling ever. It is awesome. Little king skill here. Look at these. These things are just loaded up. You get some full March Cordovas. Those are going to do some damage. I need to decide what I'm going to do with my accessories. I had a critted dagger that I've had for 4 years. I didn't tear it up or anything. But I've got a critted dagger that I dismantled just so I could make more war drums. So I got to figure out how I'm going to run my stuff. I got to figure out how, you know, what other accessory I need. I think I've got 16 accessories or 7 or 19 or something. So I can't run them all. So might as well, you know, get some value out of them. I put that video out, you know, last week just about, how it's time. You know, the attributes on the accessories are just, it's just not very much fun. Comparably speaking, like we have the same attributes on the dagger, on the web, on the pendant, on the coin. We have all these same attributes we've had on the Greatest Glory. They're all the same that they were 5 years ago. And with the commander creep and the power creep and the armament power creep and the city skin power creep, like you got power creep going on with tiered awakenings on equipment. Like it's just not, I mean, those attributes, those just raw attributes from those accessories just aren't anywhere near. I mean, listen, the coin at a 500 damage factor, if the coin procs, that's great 4 years ago when you're fighting against Saladin and Khan at 1700 damage factor. But today, like, what's that going to do against Arthur? I mean, ugh. Greatest money making. Yes, Christopher, always. Vegeta, good to see you, Vegito. Or you just watch from across the map. Hello. Blue, you just get to watch it. Make sure you get your bastions done, Blue. Get ready for your past 7. That'll come soon enough. And your altar. I wonder which way they're going to go. If they're going to try to do both altars. I don't know. Maybe this Diplo was scuffed and they got all kinds of crazy arrangements like that. Look at all these siege to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 over here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 over here. And meanwhile, these marches are just getting pummeled. Get after it, boys. It's a pretty good stalemate fight now. Thank you, Buster. Like the stream. If you guys are on it, let's go. Do I stick to Ringhorn then? I think Ringhorn is fine, bro. Ringhorn is fine. Now, if you got a whole bunch of accessories and you're trying to refine and just get better and better, you're trying to, I should say, optimize. Drums is getting more and more of a play. And I'll come back to this in a second. Let me show you the reason why, okay? We'll do a little lesson. A little nerding out math lesson here. These particular attributes that you get: 5% more skill damage, Cess Call, 10% attack to you and to nearby enemies, dagger. You're gonna, and I know these are critted, so it's 6.5%, but you're stacking up to 3 times. Okay. Greatest Glory. Now, Greatest Glory kind of got saved with the fact that normal damage enhances smite and combo damage, so that got saved a little bit. Web, you're gonna reduce the target's defense by 4%, and the March Speed Cavalry. Okay. The coin, 500 damage factor to get a damage absorbing shield. Like what I'm trying to book, 8% counterattack damage. What I'm trying to say is that this, and this. Okay. These are the same attributes they were 4 and 5 years ago. And they've lost value over time as we've gone power creeps and we've gone more attributes and we've gone more, city skin percentages. We've gone more armaments. And when you go through all that stuff, and this is what people have to understand, is that they still hold the same raw value that they used to, right? Like this has always been 5% skill damage, but compared to where everything else is now, it's lost value. It's lost value. Like you've had inflation go on. Meanwhile, this is just still the same value it's always been. Now I know you could talk about the awakenings and stuff, but that's just like, all the accessories have these. So the only accessories that have continued to hold their value is Ring, because Ring is all damage, so it's blanketed. So it just enhances all the attributes and power creeps that you've got. Ring just enhances all of it. So that's held value. Horn has held value. Horn and drums have held value, and the reason why is because they're enhancing a mechanic. They're not enhancing an attribute, right? The mechanic of rage. All right? There's no other way. Like, we're not getting commanders out here that are doing, that have like a our rage cap on any 1 second is 220. We're not getting commanders that have like, a rage cap of 300 or a rage cap of 350 in 1 second, or we're not getting commanders that are giving extra 100 rage every time they attack. It's all been relatively the same. And in fact, this has gotten more value because now you have rage mitigation. You have commanders like Belisarius and William Wallace that are taking rage away, mitigating rage. It just makes it even more important to try to get this. So horn and drums are enhancements to mechanics in the game. And so they've kept their value. In fact, compared to all the other accessories, drums has really gained value a lot. Because not only do you get this, with horn and drums, you're also getting commanders that are doing combo damage. When they do combo damage, okay, then they've got a combo tree that provides more combos, then you get more opportunities to proc those particular accessories, which is fine because it's more opportunities to proc other stuff too. I get it. But that's what I'm saying in this is that they got to do something with this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave a museum buff in the pendant. Make that 8%. Okay, well, now we're talking. If you make that 8%, then it becomes on par at least. Okay, you make this 20% attack. Okay, you make the dagger, make that 8 or 10% as a baseline. Do the greatest glory. Now, this is a little bit different because it does enhance the combo and the smite damage, but maybe make that 7 or 8% as the baseline. Web, make this 6%. Make that 12%. Coin, damage factor 500, considering that this came out when you had cons running around. Make the damage factor 1,000. Vengeance, make your counterattack 10 or 11%. That would put those accessories on par, I think, and where you start to see that value go back up. So there's your PSA for the day. What do you think? It's the best single infantry march? I probably would have to say Luce Ragnar is the best single infantry march. That's probably what I would say. Well, this looks all spread out. So the investment priority for accessories has lowered, is what you're saying. Yes, I think, especially for those particular accessories. Like, players now, and the other part of like, look how these players are fighting. Okay, the other part of the ring is interesting because these players are going back and forth. Like, you pick any one commander. Look at this Herman I'm on. Watch, he's going to engage. Well, you're running now, but typically he's going to engage and then he's going to back up. There he goes. He goes back. Okay, now he's going to turn around and run again at some point. That was the wrong guy to pick. Hold on. Give me somebody else. Zuge. He engages, now he backs up. Now he gets caught, he engages again, now he backs up. Okay? When you do that, the ring is not running fully efficiently because the ring is a 2-second proc that you get the all damage. And if you go hit an opponent and like you hit him for 3 seconds, so on that 3rd second the ring procs, and then you run away, well, you don't get the benefit of that second. And it happens all the time when you're in the field. So this is why, like, a lot of people are starting to go, horns and drums, as opposed to some of the other stuff that we see in here. So hope that makes sense. But that's kind of how this is turning out, is that horns and drums are they're not gaining in value. I used to watch a movie called Days of Thunder, right? And it was like a NASCAR movie with Tom Cruise back in the early 90s. And Robert Duvall played the pit boss. It was great movie. Robert Duvall's on the radio and he's getting mad at the driver, at Tom Cruise. He's like, you need to slow down. You're burning up the tires. And Tom Cruise makes a comment that is applicable to what I'm saying right now. He says, Harry, that was the name of the pit boss, the crew chief. He said, Harry, I'm not going faster. Everybody else is just going slower. And then they confirmed it like, yeah, hey, we just haven't fallen off as much as everybody else has in this NASCAR race, right? It's the same type of thing. Like, horn and drums haven't fallen off while everything else has with the power creep. So their value is going up and up and up. And now because you kind of got a little bit of an inventory situation because you don't have any other accessories really to invest in. You don't want to invest in the old broke accessories like Pendant. 5% skill damage? What? We got commanders that are ramping up 60%. Like 5% doesn't do anything for you. I'd rather just have rage from a horn or rage from a drum. And that's kind of how you have to look at that. It's not the fact that you're just going faster in that regard, or it's not the fact that it's that much more powerful. It's just that compared to the power creep that's going on with commanders, city skins, and armaments, horn and drums just haven't fallen off, which makes it more valuable. So I dismantle my dagger to upgrade my cap set. Got it. Nah, I'm not. When I was looking at Greatest Glory, I was saying the same thing. Is that you get yourself in a situation with Greatest Glory to where it's kind of getting saved by smite and combo, right? Because it enhances smite and combo. So you're getting the benefit of the basic attack and counterattack of normal damage, but it also enhances smite and combo. So Greatest Glory is it's held value better because normal damage has enhanced other smite and other things. So you're 100% right. Yes. Greatest Glory has kept its value. It's still relatively low. 5% normal damage, okay. But it has been really, really good for Luce and Gorgo and now Arthur or Subutai. Greatest Glory is going to help those commanders out. But it's still, the attribute's still low. Now, the mechanics change, which makes it better. Odds of combo going all troop type, man, I have no idea. Who wins the 960 KvK? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting because you look at 960 and 1093 and you're thinking, oh, that's just too much. But, even though 365 is going through a little bit of restructuring, saving those guys are really kind of doing good stuff of trying to clean things up and get it restructured. They still pack a punch. And 2377 is, if there is a kingdom that can go against 960 in the field 1v1, it's 2377. They can give them a good fight. But then you got 606. And what's the other one? 2974? 2975? 27? I can't remember what it was. 2795? Whoever's with 606. They could be the X factor. Because 606 is legit. I mean, we need new accessories, but after making refunds 100% when dismantling. Agreed 100%. Like, we really need to have that conversation about giving players 100% of materials. You have to have some cost. I get it. Okay? You have to have some sort of cost when it comes to dismantling materials. Well, the cost is the blueprints, right? You save up blueprints so much for so long. But at least you get the materials back. Because right now, you just get double hit. You don't get the blueprints back. You don't get the materials back. It sucks. So once they fix that, then I think they need to address maybe putting accessories in the museum and adding something to the accessories to make them a little bit more potent. Delon, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. 2975. That was it. Thank you, Holly. And they're really good. So I think that KvK is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be crazy. Oh, and the strong A seeds. I like the A seeds. I like them a lot. There was one up there. Is it 1814 or 1418? Can't remember. But they fought 2429 or fought with 2429. They were in that 2377 KvK. They did really good. You got a ton of kingdoms in this massive KvK. And that's what I always say makes like the KvKs of the year even better, because you got to have like the heavyweights, right? And you got those, but then it's all the other kingdoms that are involved, and it's wild, and that's what makes it a lot of fun. And for all of you who said, well, oh, the days of massive KvKs are over, nope, we got a massive one. It's huge, and it's gonna be great. Issue with the guaranteed crit at 5 crafts. People would spam crafting and dismantle until it crits. Yeah, but you could do that just like you do for the purple material, but you gotta go get the blueprints, bro. That's what's hard. That's what's hard. I think that would be kind of just an ancillary situation, Blue, where like, hey, I know I can get a crit on my 5th craft. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to craft something you've never crafted before, dismantle it, and craft it again 4 other times? to get the 5th craft if you have to. You know how long it takes to get 5 horns? 5 horn prince? Yeah, Julo, you sometimes losing players after a loss is a good thing. Sometimes. I'm not saying it's necessarily good for 29.75, but when players don't like to lose, those are generally players I'm not going to say I don't like to play with, but I'm just going to say those are players that are not like-minded with me. I want players who want to lose. I want players who want to take fights. I want to play with people who want to take fights. They do not care. They're going to run it down, zero themselves, go crazy, and the only thing they care about is fighting, not winning KvKs. And so, yes, there is an aspect. You want to win KvKs. You want to get the rewards and all that. You want to have the reputation. I get that 100%. But sometimes the level of importance, you got to be able to fight. Like when we took that 1v3 KvK, I knew immediately when I saw the pushback from 5 or 6, 7 players, good players, about taking the 1v3. I was like, we're not going to get a fight if we don't take the 1v3. And they're like, okay, well, at least we get the win. And I'm like, and that right there was a distinct moment that they would rather win and not fight than to fight and not win. And I was like, yeah, I don't identify with that. I just don't. I mean, it's a fighting game. We're going to fight. We invest. We do all the things to fight. We don't do all the things to farm and get a KvK win. Still saves you materials that way? It definitely does. But that's what I'm saying. Even if you've like gone in and dismantled legendary materials, because some people have done it on accident, some people have done it just because they credited it for the wrong thing, they made a mistake. Some people have, went with a different march composition. They didn't want to run 3 archers anymore, so they deconstructed one of their sets. A guy like Crix, who literally dismantled like 3 different sets of legendary gear. Like, they have all that stuff, and they just need to reimburse the players for that. Give them a bunch of materials, and then moving forward, if you dismantle legendary gear, you get 100% of the mats back. You lose the blueprints, but you get 100% of the mats back. Chad is like KvK of the year, and I'm not in it. Yes, it's brutal. Or 75% back. I mean, you got to start somewhere. If you can at least start somewhere. I just think the cost on the blueprints is hard. I think that's really hard. Like, you waste all those blueprints. Like, my second set of archer gear is fully critted, right? Well, I would dismantle that if I could get 100%, because 1 archer march is fine for me. I don't like running 2. If I could get 100% back, I would dismantle that set. But it took me forever to get that set critted. I mean, it took me forever. So I lose all those blueprints, right? And all that time getting those blueprints, spinning the gems, doing the egg event, doing the dig event, getting the blueprints for that second archer gear, that's all gone. That's what you lose. And that's cost enough. Now, if you're going to say, oh, you also lose 50% of your mats, well, it's just like, oh, GG. I'm never dismantling that, ever. It hurts. It hurts my soul. Oh, man. Look at Siege Marcher just chilling. So this is where the fight is right now. Okay, so just to kind of give everybody an idea on this KvK. This is the 1175-1818 Mimi camp, okay? They're fighting a 1v3. Okay, they're fighting earth up here, fighting fire here, they're fighting water down here. They're going to fight one at a time. So they're going to fight this zone 5 against water first, and they're going to dominate this zone. You can't ask water to go because it's so unbalanced how big and powerful this camp is. We fought 1718. I know plenty about them, and they're loaded. They're really, really good. High A seed. And 1175, of course, is Imperium. So they're going to fight here, and then I think they're going to pivot and turn and fight up here. And then when they get into their zone 6, once those past 7s open, you're going to get fire in the fight, because fire's probably going to drop a fort here, and really help water, help earth. And they're going to put a lot of pressure on Mimi. And and wind camp. And when they do that, Mimi's basically, they got to secure these 2 passes. They got to try to punch through to get this pass or this pass. But Kingsland is going to be really, really hard. I've been there, only going to Kingsland with 2 passes. And you can carve out a good zone right here, but you got 3 camps. 3 camps and a whole bunch of kingdoms that are just hammering you 24 hours a day. I've been there. It's way too easy early for you, Bucks. You need to get your ass up, man. Am I vaping? No. I breathe through my teeth sometimes. I quit the tobacco stuff a long time ago. About to turn my lip into a leather glove. That was part of the athletic community I was in forever. You know, I would dip and do all that stuff. And you get older, you got to quit that nonsense. So, but I do have a tick, or I do have a. It's not Tourette's or anything, but I've got a tick where I breathe through my teeth because I'm clenching my jaw. Some people are like, "Are you vaping?" It's like, I don't even know what vaping looks like. Oh gosh. Neon, good to see you, man. They Bucks, I don't think they're going both ways right off the rip, dude. I think they're going to clean this zone up first, and then they're going to pivot and go to this zone. That's what I'd do. But they might just be trying to conserve. Every ounce of speed ups and troops they can conserve, they're going to need it. We know this, bro. They're going to need that for Kingsland. Oh, yeah, Grady. It was a long time ago. I had to quit. Yeah, you start having kids. And you want to live longer. I was never really a smoker. Never really much of a smoker. It was more tobacco dipping and snuff and all that stuff for me. Yeah, Bucks, you knew it too. You would ask me that. I'm like, bro, no. I got a sensitive microphone. So sometimes when I breathe like that, it comes through. Little fight going on up here. This is just a lot of back and forth here. This fort, if I'm wind camp, this fort is so annoying. You're just like, oh gosh, here we go. We're gonna fort wall this thing up. Oh, they dropped another one. GG. Or was that the original one? I think that was the original one. And then they dropped bot, which is good. No, bot was the original one. What was your dip of choice? Oh, I was a skull guy. That was kind of my that was kind of my taste of choice, if you will. Skull wintergreen. I dip straight sometimes. So happy to hear that. We need to see your reaction 10 years from now when Attila Prime comes. Well, if they could traject this. Oh, look at this ball pushing. Get some of this stuff burned, boys. Let's go. Ash Rally on the Hera. That's going to die fast. Hey, reinforce that while you're walking by, bro. There you go. Good job. Maybe through a history of broken noses, it's easier to breathe through your teeth sometimes. Yeah, that may or may not be the case. I do have bad sinus issues, especially allergies and things like that. Good job, 3310. Where did they move the fight up here? I think they did. So we're back flagging here. At some point, they either got to let these flags go or come up here and fight. They're getting all these people coming back. Ooh, somebody get rallied? Might have ran it down in the field a little too much. This is it. If you're water camp, you just want to hold on to all this stuff as long as you can. Make it hurt. Wintergreen. Oh, yo, Hosta, about time you woke up, bro. Mahalo. This guy. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we thought we'd stream just a little bit. I'll be going for a couple hours here. I'll probably pass it off to somebody. Go grab some lunch. Had nothing to do for a couple hours, so thought we'd just have fun with this, enjoy some conversation. Got my boy Billick. Got him a chance to finally contribute to the stream. Do I think upcoming Archer Rally can take down the infantry garrison? 100%. I think the upcoming Archer Rally will wreck the whatever infantry garrison they give us. I say that. We'll see. We'll see. I think infantry garrison that they give us, because it's coming first, they got to have a partner for Gorgo. You got to. I mean, you got to give us something smite for a garrison to put Gorgo with, or something that enhances normal damage or something. So I think that once they do that, then they quickly got to counter that with a big time Archer rally. Archers are due. They're due for a big meta field commander and a really good rally commander to put with Ash. Ash is just so good still. So see this. I wonder if I do. I'm trying to figure out what I want for lunch today, guys. Archers need a huge upgrade. I agree. I agree, buddy. I agree. Got good fighting going on. This is great. Matt Achilles is in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He dropped a little bit of power. He has gained, I think he was at 13.1. So he's gained already 200 million? No, he might have been 13.2 or 3. So did somebody join voice? Is that you, Peace?
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
My mic's not very good, so I'm not talking really. I'm just listening. Hi.
Oh, your mic's good. Good to see you. We took a look at your city earlier.
Why did you do that?
Somebody was asking about you, and
oh man,
you had a bunch
so
of people.
Embarrassing.
You had a bunch of people in chat telling me to go show where Pieces of the City is. Oh, GG. Oh my gosh, stream's been good. Getting nearly 200 viewers. Keep it consistent.
Who's winning? Because which KvK you watching?
Oh, we're watching. You remember that scuffed lineup where they gave Mimi in 1175 a camp mate of 1718, and they're forced to take a 1v3.
Yeah.
So they're doing a 1v3. So Matt Achilles in 3310. 3310 is who we fought last KvK, and they're fighting 1718 now. They were allies before, right? And so
okay.
So they're in water camp down here. So they're just taking a zone 5 fight. They're way overmatched, and they're just trying to make it as difficult as possible. I jumped on Achilles' stream and helped him out a little bit before I started streaming, and he was just like, "We're just trying to have fun. We're getting forced down. We're gonna try to drain these guys." So,
With 2934 in this KvK?
now 2934 is in a different one, and they wrapped up their zone 5 real fast. I looked at theirs briefly, and they were already at the pass. Their opponent was like,
nice.
"Oh, there we go." Yeah, we know the 2934 guys can't mates last time. Peace and I are both still in their Discord, so we go see a lot of them in voice. We know they're fighting. They're in their KvK zone 5 fighting. Buster says, "Hi, Peace." George is the Cortex detractor. He says it's a nice stream without know-it-all Cortex. As nice as you can be in this game, you're always going to have your detractors. You're always going to have people that are like, "Oh, that Chansky, he yaps too much." But yeah, at least we're getting some good fights. It's a lot of fun. I'm seeing more and more Arthurs in the field piece. More and more of them. It'll be interesting to see.
Is that because people have Delta or because they're...
I think they've got Delta. This
winging
isn't an artifact KvK, so...
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about it. I don't think it is. If this is Tides, I don't think they have the artifact for the first Tide of Zone 5. Yep, she calls me Yapsky instead of Chadsky. Yes, she does.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Billick finally, I set up the Streamlabs dono, so Billick finally came through and, you know, he'd been waiting to do that. And so we got a bunch of memberships from Billick. He was awesome. Plus, Billick and I came with the conclusion that we really got to test Subutai behind Arthur in the field. So we're going to cook on that and see that happen.
I thought you guys all said, oh, that's not good.
The initial reaction is that, you know, he has so many rally skills that it doesn't look like it's going to work. But with the sheer damage and then the combo aspects, he might be good enough to run behind Arthur. We'll see. We'll see. It's just going to be a lot of damage. You call me Leaksky? Oh, yeah. I'm leaking everything. Yesterday, I had to literally restart a stream. I'm like, oh, gosh, I'm over here doxing myself. What am I doing? I had to delete.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I just got I got the cutest DMs from people, like concerned citizens, about you being frantic on your stream and doxing yourself.
I stayed pretty cool. I just ended the stream
man.
and then started a new one. Like, sorry for the double ping, guys. Here we go. Grady, yep, the synergies might be too strong. The combo synergies with the Delta formation stuff, it just... We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, Bucks thought I was too excited about Pieces account and just started leaking left and right. Hummel says you need to have more control over Chad and all his leaks. Yep, that's correct. Peace needs to have...
Over the years, it's wise not to try to control, just to manage.
Yeah, you got to let me be a Mustang. You got to let me run.
You got a Mustang? Is that how you see yourself?
Or Daddy Doxky. Oh my gosh. You got to let me go. I need to be free.
Yeah, it's all you, man. Whatever you want to do.
Right.
Your thing. The rest of us are just concerned citizens. That is all.
100%. Oh my gosh. This has been fun. Now, I did put out a video today. If you guys haven't checked it out, be sure you do. It goes through the discrepancy between bonus and boost. And so when you see that terminology of bonus and boost, there's a reason why. And the reason why I wanted to do that video is because in my Discord, people still don't know. Like, they don't know the difference. And you have to explain to them that when you see a boost to normal damage, or more importantly...
Wait. Don't tell them. They're not going to watch the video.
Oh, they will. When you see a boost to normal damage or a boost to skill damage, that calculates totally different than just, hey, this commander does 20% more skill damage. So when you hear 20% more or 20% bonus, that's the same thing. But boost is different. So I literally show you the calculations and how that works. Hosta says, hi, peace. Hosta. Mahalo. Hello. Every time I think of Hosta, I think he's going to a luau, digging up a pig on a beach somewhere in a Hawaiian shirt. When 2377 KvK reveal, Chiskel told them to be... They told him Chadsky's not in this. Yeah, I'm not fighting 2377. And they know all about my Attila, bro. We fought all KvK with. They were our allies. Oh. It was pretty brutal. You drinking a Mai Tai right now? This guy. Morning time. Oh, gosh. You're never going to watch it again. Thanks, Grady. Hosta day drinking before he goes to work. That's the way to go. That is carefree living right there. I'm telling you.
And not that you're endorsing that.
No, heavens no. But if you're going to do it, I mean, go have a good time with it, at least. Chatsky, I need your advice on something besides armament, if it's possible. Bro, join my Discord, throw it in the general chat. You're going to get advice because a lot of people love to give advice in my Discord. And for the most part, it's pretty good people with good advice. Stuff I endorse, but every now and then you'll get a Spartan advice that you're just like, Spartan, what are you saying here? Ever me and Josh at least told you? Yes. This guy. Well, fam, I've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. I'm going to go ahead and pass this thing off. I thought we had some time today. It's been great. Got a bunch of memberships going. Got a bunch of engagement with everybody. Let me see who's on. We can kind of decide. If Matt Achilles is still going, we might just throw him back his way. Yeah, we'll do him. So if you guys are watching, if you like watching this particular KvK, you're going to get it from Achilles' side who's fighting in it. So that'll be a lot of fun. He's great. He does a lot for the community. As you guys know, he raises a lot of money. He does it for the right reasons. And so be sure when we send you over there, tell him we sent you. Give him a big thumbs up. He's going to be fighting pretty much all day, so he'll be the place to go. This is his KvK with 3310. So where's his account, by the way? It was right over here somewhere. Figured it'd be on the front lines. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. Grab some lunch. Got some more stuff to do. Think about a video for tomorrow. Also, check out that video I did when it talks about the discrepancies between boost and bonus. I posted that today. And Peace, you got anything? Thanks for jumping on and saying hi.
No, I was just saying hi. Hi and bye.
Hassa and Buster. Oh, gosh. I love these guys getting to know each other really well. Can we get Cortex on stream? I need help. You need a review of Boudica? I can give you a review of Boudica. No problem. She needs tier 5 boots or you can't run her. That's my review. I'm kidding. Boudica does have some... She's got some serviceability. Anyways, Peace, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to bounce out. And until next time, we will see you, broskies.